Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Shorts. Today I have a story for you in the rSlash Entitledparents subreddit, so let's jump into it. Drunk entitled mom thinks it's my responsibility to watch her kids while she continues to drink. Like millions of other people, at the beginning of the pandemic, I lost my job. Fortunately, I managed to obtain another job delivering desserts for a bakery. This particular shop was really small, but we had two small counters in the front window facing outside. Pre-pandemic, these counters would allow a couple of people to sit and enjoy their sweets while watching the world go by. But during the pandemic, our city allowed no indoor dining, so we could have customers come in and order, but they had to leave the shop to eat elsewhere. Additionally, last fall, the city shut down the street in front of the shop to allow the numerous restaurants on the street room for outdoor dining. On slow days, I would use one of the counters to set up my laptop to try and find another job and also people watch. One particularly slow Saturday afternoon, I noticed two kids, probably aged 4 and 6, running amok. These kids were annoying diners and just creating a nuisance, including pulling down some promotional material we had out front. I finally located the entitled mom, who was sitting halfway down the block with someone else, with several bottles of wine on the table. Finally, I had a delivery just as the very visibly intoxicated entitled mom comes into the shop with her two kids. I hop on my bike and take off. About 10 minutes later, I come back and immediately see these two kids are at the counter, and it's a complete disaster. There's ice cream all over the counter, the window, and the wall. EM is nowhere to be seen. I walk into the back and ask the shift lead why the kids are eating in the shop. He doesn't even bother to look up from his phone and shrugs his shoulders. At this point, I'm irritated because these kids are destroying the front of the shop and I will have to clean it up. I decide to go out and confront the EM. I'm sorry, but because of city ordinances, your kids cannot eat inside the shop. Where are they supposed to eat then? She's literally sitting at a foretop with two empty chairs. They can eat anywhere other than inside the shop. I'm busy right now, as she takes another very healthy drink of wine. If you cannot get them right now, I will have to call the police. We cannot risk a fine and closure because your kids are eating inside. Fuck you! At this point, I start walking back to the shop. EM must have realized that this could end very badly for her if she doesn't get her kids and stumbles after me. At this point, all she needs to do is go into the shop, tell the kids to grab their ice cream sandwiches, and leave. Or just leave the ice cream sandwiches for me to clean up. But no! She takes it to the next level. She walks in and grabs the first kid's ice cream sandwich and loudly slurs, "That asshole is making me throw away your ice cream." She then proceeds to slowly walk the 10 feet across the shop to the trash can while just glaring at me. All the while, the kid is pleading with her not to throw his ice cream away. First ice cream sandwich goes into the trash can. She then slowly walks back over to the second child, grabs his ice cream, and proceeds to keep glaring at me while she walks back to the trash can and throws it away. By now, both kids are absolutely hysterical. A potential customer walks in, sees what is happening, and promptly leaves. In one last act of defiance, the EM grabs the napkin holder, throws it on the ground, and drunkenly screams at me, "Fuck you, I will get you fired." Finally, she was gone. I walked into the back to see the shift lead still firmly planted on his ass, looking at his phone. I grabbed the cleaning supplies to start cleaning up the store. I have not worked in the restaurant industry since I was in college in the late 90s, and I never remember putting up with shit like this back then. Those poor kids. I hate when I see mothers like this in the wild that have zero patience or regard for their children, and it just breaks my heart. Like, why even have kids if you're just going to treat them like trash? If I were OP, I would have just called the police and told them that there's 2 abandoned children in a closed shop, so that when the police show up to the belligerent mother, they would hopefully open a CPS case to make sure those children are okay. So sick and sad that mothers of all people can treat innocent lives like this. Anyways, I hope those kids are okay, have a good dad or grandparent or at least one caring person in their lives, and that mother gets her karma one day. But anyways, that is all for me today. I hope you enjoyed that Entitled Parents story. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!